Good evening, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Having a good night. I was about to say, why you no show up, game? Oh, hold on. Mr. Leo wants out now. He's finicky. Like this. Uh-oh. I'm using different controller. So, let me test this out, make sure it works. Oh, you know what would help? Yeah. Okay. We're good. One sec. Let me go and let Leo out. Hi, bud. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, let's rock and roll. Yeah, I'm using a different controller because... Well, I'm using the one I generally use for the Switch. Because I kind of let the other one I have that has, like, macro commands and stuff. I kinda... sorta... was doing auto battling for, like... all day. And didn't, like, pay attention to... how much power it had. So. Alright, so we're at Damdara. We're gonna go and give this man's a fight. See how we are. If we have trouble here, I already know what to, like, what I want to do. So... we'll see. We'll see how things are. Okay. Use Crackle. That's fine. Easy peasy. So, the whole idea is... the initial idea, I guess, is... we either go here... oh, come on. Don't run away. Thank you. Brick. Just do like says. It's fine. Or not. Brother. I just want your money. There we go. That's fine. Right, I have to go inside the building and go around. But the alternative is going through the woods. That's close enough. Just run away, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, we've already seen this. Yep. Knight Errant. Yep. Or Knight Aberrant. Yeah, okay. So... First things first, I want to use fairy foil. Okay. That helps a little bit. Reheal. Oh, shit. Okay. Cop out? Okay. Cop out? Okay. Cop out? Okay. Frick. Okay. We're gonna need some more levels before we get that. Okay. Yep. There's some other things that we can do, which is the net positive. Being that we've taken out Elvarg, that's a good start. So we can go to the Citadel and go from there. Because I'm thinking... that would have been really nice. I'm thinking we might find something in here. Typically... okay, originally... it was around this... they redid this area a bit, I think. But I'm pretty sure it was like right in the middle of the marsh or something. It was weird. Was like Edric's helmet. No, it was armor, shield, and sword. Sword was inside the castle. Shield was behind the knight, I think. And then armor was over here. We'll see. I have a gut feeling about this area. So when we first went in here, I was like, this looks like something. And it reminded me of like Lost Woods immediately. Let's use Zapple. Weird dance, okay. It's fine. Okay, so it has like 250-ish on health. Okay. I see how this works. I see how this works. I understand. Alright. So it's essentially pick a path. Like, that's going to loop back around. Yep. Okay. So... yeah, we're going to flee. Frick. Yeah, we're going to run. Okay. Sure, whatever. It's fine. Alright, so we'll go up this time, which led us further. We go this way. So up then right seems good. He has heal. What if I do Flame Flash? That's not worth 6. Because I could literally just do that for like 50. Alright, so now we're in another fork. Oh. Ramzag, 'tis I, Gwalen. I sense thy befuddlement, even through the necklace. I see. Then allow me to aid thee as I did before. Mighty Rubus, I call upon the holy power. Reveal the path ahead. The illusions are gone. Path ahead is clear. Onward, beloved. Okay, sick. What is this?
Oh, 勇者ども、やっと会えた。
Nah, these are illusions. Nope.
どうしても力になりたくて後を追ってきたのだ。
No.
ラダトームの町を守るよう命じられたが、そんなことより君を助ける方がずっと重要だからな。
Lies. Nah, I ain't believing it.
君の背中は私たちが守る。安心して先に進んでくれ。お待ちください、勇者様。それは幻です。精霊ルビスよ、真実を示したまえ。
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Oh?
ラダトームの兵士は町を守る使命をそんなことなんて決して言いませんわ。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They wouldn't abandon their post like that.
このものです。竜の巣で私たちを幻に取り込んだ魔物。
What's up, garbage man? No. Oh? 3 of you boys. Alright. Bring it. Mirages. Okay. Gonna hit re-heal. Envenomed. I don't like that. Let's just use Zapple on one of them. Oh my lord. Okay, I didn't realize they hit that hard. Okay. Alright. I think I need to level. Like, just, like, a level. Not very much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Citadel. And I think we're going to shoot for maybe 24. That's not that bad. Look for metal slimes, kill metal slimes, profit. Of course I miss. Okay, one dead. That's 700 experience. It's like, I don't know, four encounters, something like that. If I could learn Hatchet Man, that would be absolutely amazing. Frick. That's annoying. That's real annoying, dude. That's gonna be the up and down of it. Okay, so they don't take very much damage. Can I do, like, Zapple? Okay, that works. Okay.
Button down the hatches. We've been raided.
Yo, Kai, thank you for the raid. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. How's was the Minecraft? Hopefully it went well. Let me... Sleepy Kai 98 Prison Break raid.
How about an encore right now just to make you feel bad? Wait.
Oh.
Thanks for the dollars.
That... That is 100% streamer luck right there. Just saying. Made a jail in Minecraft. Yeah. I was lurking as I was trying to get things set up. So fun little bit. I had to reset some stuff on my PC, and then like my OBS has been janky today. So I'm like getting ready to set up, and I'm like, what is up with this? Why? And so like I'll fix it after, but my OBS looks like a nightmare right now. It has everything on the top and the bottom, and I normally have like I normally have chat to the right of like the screen for, you know, game screen. And yeah, no. I'll get it fixed tonight. It's whatever, but like it's such an inconvenience right now because I'm like so used to looking there and I see nothing. So I'm having to rethonk it. But hopefully you're able to get some rest and be able to chill. Yeah. And again, like I said, thank you for the raid. Let me go and get a... Of course, anyone and everyone should be following Kai. If they don't, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just saying. So, yeah, that's, yeah. Fingers crossed that tonight you can get all properly set up and fixed. Yeah, I'm certain I can. It's just something that, like, it was, like, right before stream, and I was like, bruh, what is this? And, like, sitting there, and I'm getting, like, so frustrated, and I was just like, okay, screw it. I will start stream, otherwise I'll sit here for, like, 2 hours fighting it, and get nothing done, you know. The norm. But yeah, it's gonna be one of those that will bug me until I get it fixed. But at the very least, I'm hoping to get at least a bit of... I hate saying it. I think I have to grind a little bit on here. Because the stuff I was running into, it was hitting way too hard. So, just like a level or two. Brother. I'm happy getting one slime out of this. So, metal slimes end up giving about 600 or 750 experience. So this is the fastest leveling method, though it's like based around chance. Because they do like to run away. Let's use Crackle, I think. Okay, I'm so glad that the scorpion left. That actually scared me. One of the other things I don't want to do is lose progress. Like, at this point. So, let's see, we're 1700, so that's 2 metal slimes. So if we can kill this one, and kill one more, and probably kill something else on the way, we'll hit a level. I'll then save. And we'll see how much we get out of the level. Because that's really the big thing about it. What the heck? Let's use Cop Out. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. See, the other thing about this is, like, the enemies are more of a pain with only one character, and you're fighting multiple. That's the biggest change they ended up doing with this game. And so it changes the whole dynamic as to... Actually, that is something I could do. I could use the Swallowtail. It's a boomerang, so it hits everything. So I could try it. Yeah, that's fine. Because that'll make fighting multiple things a little bit easier. A little bit. And maybe I could kill multiple here? Or not. Okay. So rude. Come on, get the hit. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So the agility's nice. The luck's nice. I'll definitely save. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking 24 we could probably go through the woods area. How much do we need? 4K, that's 5 metal slimes. I mean, if I run into 4, it's generally fine. Because this is like 100 or 150? Yeah. Maybe I get the hit? Or frick. Okay, okay. I'll take one. That's fine. It's funny that, the whole thing for Draconian mode is like, you end up getting less experience, less gold, and stuff like that. But I have so much money right now, I don't really even know what to do with it. Because I think I've bought the best upgrades I can get right now. I think. Let's use Gust Slash. No, wait, we can't. Frick. Just get rid of the one that's going to be a problem. That's fine. There we go. Now, well, that's annoying. If, we get 24, we then attack the mirages. And figure that out, maybe? I hope. Come on. Metal slimes are so annoying. Pretty much, you're kind of hoping for crits. I could up my luck, which would increase chance for crits. I think we'll be fine, I guess. I don't know. 100 experience. 64. Ugh. $2K to level, that's 3 metal slimes. So if I get 1, that expedites it quite a bit. Also, the experience from the enemies here is not bad at all. So, killed 1. I mean, we killed 1. That's... I'm okay with at least tagging one of them. Of course he runs away. I think it's something like a 30 or a 40% chance they run away. It's something in that ballpark, I think. It's gotta be. Though they stick around more often than some of the previous games. So that's kind of nice. Except for when that happens. Also, I wish I could deal 2 damage to them. That would be, like, absolutely wonderful. Big, sad. Okay. Sorry, I was fixing something. Okay, so... that's at least something. How far away? 1100? It's like 6 normal battles, I think. I wonder how Gust Slash works in this case. I need to know for science. Okay, so it does not hit them. Good bit of info. Stay please, stay please. That's huge, that's my level. Sick. Okay. The amount of mana I get from that's huge. Agility is a big jump, stamina is a big jump. Okay. Lightning Slash, ooh. Okay. Alright, so... I might give... We're at 250 now. It was only 10 minutes, that's not bad. Okay, so... We'll zoom to Demdara. I want to give this guy another shot. Go through here. And like right before I'll switch to the fairy foil. Just because it has higher defensive stats. Alright, so fairy foil. Put on the Tempest Shield. Scholar specs. I might switch that out for the agility ring. Yeah. And then we'll okay. I'm thinking. 3 more spells that I can get. Interesting. Ability. Lightning Slash. Slashes the enemy with... Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think we're as good as we'll, you know, we're gonna be. Alright. First things first. Fairy foil. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, he raised his defense. Okay. Sandstorm? Isn't affected. Okay. Cop out? Okay. Mid heal. Enemy info. He has that. Let's put snooze on, maybe? He's highly resistant to snooze. Okay. 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 Let's think. I do have another place I can go. I should go as well. I need to check this out anyways, so... No, I don't want to... I don't want to be there. I don't want to have to go through that whole... shebang. Though, I could fight the... Canabox there. Because I'm not quite sure as to if they end up giving unique drops or not. Okay, so I can go down here and talk to... It's like the sage that knows all. He'll pretty much tell me, like... In the old games, he would tell you... I think he would tell you about the locations of, I don't think it would tell you about Erdrick's armor. Pretty sure he would tell you about the staff and the whole, the staff of rain and the symbol of the sun, all that stuff. Let's just, cop out here. Let's flee. Yeah. I can at least make it down here. I'm not necessarily trying to fight things down here, because I do not want to run into a gold golem right now. You know what? Let's try using snooze. Sweet. Let's try out lightning slash. I only hit for 30. What about flame slash? 45. That's something. This dude is not taking, what about... I don't think it's necessarily a demon. Actually, enemy info. No, Trevel. Is he a demon? I don't think so. Okay, so it did a... Okay. I mean, it hit for 30-ish. Mid heal. Okay. Miracle slash. Okay. Yeah, that was not worth it. Good to learn, at least, that I can fight these, kind of. Seed of Life's good. I don't want to run into that. I just want to get in there. Let me in there. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. Okay, we're in the sanctum. What up, buddy?
If thou art of the blood of Erdrick, one true hero, thou must surely possess proof of thy birthright. Then be gone.
Yeah, you need both of them for the... Wait, what was that? Examines the ground at his feet. A mini medal? What? They're on the ground, rando? Commando? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be looking at, like... looking at a thing that says, hey, it's in this general vicinity. Doesn't tell me where, but hey, it's floor 2 of blank or whatever. And I'm talking about like after the fact, of course. Do we actually get that as a teleport spot? Hold on. Do. Okay, so I'm saving. I'll go fight the, I'll go fight the Mirages again. Since I'm a couple levels stronger. Also, I can, like, kind of explore that area, too. Oh, I actually have to run to it. I forgot. This is fine. Like, worst comes to worst, we end up getting some levels and maybe, like, through an area tonight. I'd like to get through more, but I'm not quite sure as to... the difficulty on which they... like, what they ended up doing. Yeah, this boomerang's really nice, actually. Just simply because I could feel like I can attack groups as a whole. Okay. Should be fine. That didn't kill him? Brother. Oh wait, I have Seed of Life. That's okay. How does Gust Slash work on this one? Nope. Okay. Okay, so he's weak to magic. Okay. I think you just have to go like all the different directions for it. That's fine. Let's... That's annoying. Crackle? Sweet. Nope. Okay. Illusions are gone. Yippee. It hits for like 60? That's not bad. I was doing math in my head right before that. Of like... Yeah. The heck is... Where is this guy? I'm definitely going to have to go back and heal first. But... Now, I do wonder... I'm just curious. It does have a map. Good thing to know. Because, see, it would, because I was going to go back and I was going to check all of this. I was curious as to if it ran into itself constantly, like it was doing. Slippery sap. So you it actually is a dungeon, and I just incidentally ran through the whole thing because of where I was. hopefully now that we actually have it properly opened up, we can teleport here. Also, how close am I to a level? 1300? That's quick. Siren Sword. Excuse me? Holy crap, that's huge! Confuse an enemy when it's used as an item in battle? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. That's a huge upgrade. Having Wi-Fi issues, so must stop lurking, but it's been fun. Howdy, Groovy. I'm sorry that you're having Wi-Fi issues. Hopefully that ceases and you're able to enjoy the remainder of your night. But yeah, all Gucci, my dude. All Gucci. I def understand. I also understand the frustration of it, like, really, really bad. Let's go this way first. I'm just looking because it's this only map that I've run around like 6 times. Actually, you know what? I could use Zoom. Oh no, I can't. Wait, I could use evac. Check this out. I can teleport here now. That's huge. Also, I cut out the run back. Because I didn't want to do that run back. This is fine. That works. So if I go this way, I just don't want to go into the next area. That's why I was using the map. Okay, that actually loops in on itself. Okay. Is there something that would hit all of them? What if I use, like... No. We'll just have to crackle it. kill 2? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. That circle literally does nothing. That's so weird. One more? Sweet. Okay. Sealant. 1,400 gold? I mean, first off, that's a lot of gold. Second, holy cannoli. Let's use Lightning Slash. Okay. Okay. Huh. I'm thinking about this. If I use special medicine, yeah, I've got to. I'm in the same situation. I gotta run. Okay, thank goodness I got out. Let's zoom. I was debating running out of combat there. But I also didn't want to die and lose all that progress. Because we're like, yeah, we're 400 from a level. So first things first, I do want to test something. And I know, I've obsessively been, like, trying to defeat this boss every freaking time. The reason is because the item behind it is, extremely good if it's the same item. I'm just gonna run. Oh, wait. I should get the level. I do want to test this first, though. So I want to test this, and then we'll worry about the level. Okay. So... Siren Sword. Highly resistant. That doesn't mean he's immune. Just means he is unlikely. It's fine. After I knew it was highly resistant, yeah. Let's reselect. We'll end up getting this level. And then we'll go after the boss of the Mists area. See, the trick behind that knight was to... was around level, I believe it was like level 13, 14? I think it was right about 14. You would, you'd end up fighting him and you could put him to sleep with the fairy flute, I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong, but I just remember he hit like a Mack truck, much like he does here. So it's probably going to be just a huge gear check. It seems like gear has been more heavily weighted in this, so, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's do cop out here. Okay. Yeah, let's run. We just need, like, I think it's one encounter. Yeah, literally just one encounter. So long as it's not a single enemy. This is fine. This is not fine. That's like 64 experience, I think. So, pretty much one encounter on anything, I think, here. And we're fine. This is fine. Okay, so crackle, and then one more crackle, and then we're good. Yeehaw. Okay. What we got? Resilience only went up by 1. Ugh. It's so rough. What do I get at 20 mini medals? Banishing Bell. A curious bell that makes its bearer less likely to be afflicted by all manner of ailments. That's huge. Scourge Whip is pretty huge. Superior Staff that can be used in battle to boost one's resistance to breath attacks. That's cool. Meditation Scroll. Metal Wing Boomerang. That's for hunting, yeah. War Drum and Griggum Whip. Alright. At least we haven't lost a lot of progress. So it's, yeah, exactly as I remembered. Okay. We're gonna run, if I can. There we go. So... If we can... If we can get into this next area, I'll heal up right before the fight. Please no. Okay, we're fine. Alright, so... I'll use an herb here. Falcon. Do I want this? I want the Siren Sword, I think. Because I want to kill one of them ASAP. The real question is, do I want to try to confuse them? Yeah. Yada yada. Yep. Okay. Okay, group of mirages. Sandstorm probably wouldn't work. What would their... Let's use reheal first. Zapple? Probably. Okay, that's good. That's very good. What if I use Fizzle? Shoot. Okay. Use the Siren Sword? They are... Okay, very resistant. Gust Slash? Okay, that only hit for, like, nothing. Okay. Well, wait, no, that almost killed the one. Crackle? No, dude! That's not cool. Okay. Please hit C. Killed two. Okay. Okay. He can call for backup? Oh, I did not know this. Okay. I'm doing it regardless because if he does that, not enough magic. What? Okay, well then we're going to use magic water, I guess. Stop draining my magic, dude. Okay. We're down to 1. Again. Mid-heal. Magic water? Okay. Please kill him. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Yeah. We'll see about that, bub.
私は妖精族の長です。魔物の現実にとらわれていましたが、自由になることができました。ありがとう、勇者よ。声に聞き覚えがあるのは当然です。私は夢の中で幾度もあなたに語りかけてきたのですから。
Yup.
族長様、私はラダトームの王女ローラと申します。ルビース様の予言にあった大地に再び加護をもたらす術を知る方とはあなたなのですか？はい。それにはどうしても勇者の協力が必要なのです。
Aye, aye, Captain.
竜王の力はどんどん強くなっています。急がねばなりません。ごめんなさい。長い間現実にとらわれていたものですから。
The Genjutsu.
苦しい思いをされたのですね。
Mm-hmm.
勇者様、まずは族長様を休ませないと。妖精の里へお連れしましょう。
Can do. Boss, is that really you? You're right, thank goodness. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, you're not alright at all. Boss, boss. I'm just tired, that's all. Just need to rest. Everybody, come here and help me carry her. Somebody get her some medicine. Okay. She's asleep now. A little rest, and hopefully she'll be well enough to tell us what happened. Can't believe you rescued her on top of everything else. Can you please stop exceeding my expectations? It's very annoying, you know. You don't need to apologize, stupid. I was being nice. The boss said there's something she needs to talk to you about. Can you stay here in the village for a bit? I'm not sure when she'll wake up, but don't go anywhere, alright? Okay. Oh, the boss, didn't you? Human once caught me when I was wandering outside the village and tried to sell me at the market. Still find humans really scary, but you're... Look, just... Thank you, alright? Okay. This is like the village of Sundara is. The boss taught me everything I know, including how to make the sigils. She said it was because I have a knack for that sort of thing, which is nice. Okay. I don't like fighting. It's like to sit in the breeze and wibble and wobble gently back and forth. Would you like to have a wibble and a wobble with me? Great! Alright, with me? Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. I love the slimes. Especially with them calling people goomans. Just wait a little longer. Sure the boss will wake up soon. Okay. Humans run! Cast a spell on the boss. She'll be able to sleep nice and deeply. Maybe I should sing her a little lullaby, too. Yeah, she might like that. The boss can talk to humans through their dreams. That was how she helped Edric all those years ago. She's also a really good judge of character, though I sometimes think she could afford to be a little less direct. Yeah. Boss only made it back alive because of you, right? Well then, thank you. Maybe I was wrong about you. You helped Erdrick out. She helped Erdrick out way back when, right? Well then I'm going to help you too. You rescued the boss! This is big news! I better write it down! Ramzag hears happy chattering coming from the house. Maybe the leader has awoken. I figured I had to talk to X number of NPCs or spend X time. So. There you are, Ramzag. I wanted to say thanks. Couldn't have gotten rid of those monsters on my own. Couldn't even have found them. They had me trapped in those awful illusions. I don't know where I was. That was why I had to use all my power to try and bring you two together. The prophesized hero and the princess with the special message from Rubus. We wanted to say thanks, too, for saving the boss. Well, this is all very nice, but it's not getting us any closer to doing as Rubus asked. We need to summon her back to Alfgard. That's what she meant when she talked about the land being blessed once more. It's like I said when I split the... explained to you for a very good reason. She's off in another world right now. And while she's been away, Dragon Lord has appeared. And the darkness got everywhere. Now she can't come home. The power of the land's being eaten away, and the power of the rain and sun and the rainbow with it. Without those, you can't get over to the island he's on. Before long, you won't even be able to reach the Dragon Lord, let alone defeat him. Then what must we do? need to carry out a special summoning ceremony, but it's not easy. We'll need a few things if we want to get it right. First of which is the fairy flute. It's one of the 2 instruments in the world capable of playing a melody that she'll be able to hear. The other is the lyre of ire. You'll need that too. Song played on both of them at once is the only way we can be sure we'll reach her. Also need some extra special items that can channel the power of nature. Drive back the darkness and create a path by which she can re-enter the world. 5 of them should do it. That's right, the sigils. So that's the fairy flute, the lyre of ire, and the 5 sigils. Gather all of those, we'll be able to carry out the ceremony, and return Rubus and her blessing to the land, and give you a way to reach the Dragon Lord's Island, and get the Sphere of Light back. We tried to get everything ourselves, but we're no good at fighting. It seems like everything involved fighting these days. So we need the help of a generous and noble hero. Wait, you've got the fairy flute already, have you? I should have known. As for the lyre of ire, all we know is that there is all kinds of legends about the hero in a town called Cantlin, I think? Maybe you can find some clues there. If we don't stop the Dragon Lord soon, darkness will take over Alfgard entirely. So you have to hurry. Find the things we need for the ceremony and bring them to me.
Can do.
Let us zoom to the Citadel. We're going to heal. Then we're going to go back to the Wildwood. Or whatever. Whisperwood. Whatever it's called. The woods. And we're going to proceed further from there. Let's do this one. I like rotating my saves. In case. I think we have 19, right? It's 20. I didn't realize I hit 20. Okay. Sick. Yeah, we're gonna put on the banishing bell. Yeah. Being resistant to all ailments, that's huge. Okay. Weirdwood. I'm kind of hoping it ports us to the end of it now, but no, it won't. That's fine. It is changed, though. It's no longer foggy. That's really cool. I like those kinds of changes. Okay, so we're already through this. Okay. I'm trying to think of, like, map-wise, what the next thing is going to be. I was going to look at the world map. I mean, of course I should go to Cantlin, but, like, getting to Cantlin, I believe it should still be protected. Oh, this is a whole nother area. Cool. Focus Pocus. Okay. Does that... I forget what that does. Ability. Focus Pocus. Yeah, okay. I thought it did, but I couldn't remember if it was that or not. Restoring mana every turn is going to be nice. So technically I could use Reheal, then use that, and restore health and mana every turn. Cool. Now, okay, the way forward's up there. Good. I just didn't want to go that way just yet. See, I don't want to use the maps to be like, how do I progress through the area? I like the, I guess, blind exploration of it, in that sense. However, what the heck is this? Undying Flame? Huh? Maybe that's the sun one? If so, awesome. Okay. Alright, so we've got that. Let's use Reheal. And use Miracle Slash? Okay. Well then. Let's use Crackle? Okay, great. Great, great, great. Okay. Defeat 800 monsters? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I want to go down here. Not a fan of the tree. Shh. Okay. Reheal. I forget if they count as demon or undead. I'm gonna do... Let's do Cop Out. Okay. Let's use Wild Side. And then let's use Miracle Slash.
Kurauka. 。
Okay.
せいや。 Kurauka. 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 せいや。
I just don't want to go forward yet. Okay. 1 is gone. 2 gone. I will happily use a few magic waters if Eve's Turban. Nah, I'm good. I'll actually use a couple magic waters. Let's see. Cantlin. Yeah, I know. Is there a thing over here? Oh! Oh no! Run. Run, 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 run. There's a house. Yeah, I will take that. Thank you. I'm here to inform you that on Discord the name is in... Wait. The name is in katakana and I find it funny. Wait. Wait, what? What? Worms. Your name's in katakana? Oh, the game. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah.
Few travelers roam the byways around these parts since the fall of Damdara. Makest out for Cantlin, perhaps? Then thou hast made a wrong turn, I'm afraid. Return thee across the bridge and follow the bay northeastward.
Yeah, yeah. I had noticed that, like, right away. Wait. I took a look down the well. Why is there a well in here? Another key.
The owner of this establishment, mine employer, did instruct me to descend into the depths of the well and carry out an inspection. But I am no daredevil and fear the dark mightily. Wilt thou go in my stead, friend? Wonderful, thou art kind indeed. But let us keep it our secret, not inform the innkeeper,
Okay. Can't open that. Ooh. Dragon's Bane Claws. Look no further than these scale-slicing claws if you're facing an enemy of the dragon family. Flame Shield. Okay. Flame Armor. Okay. I just got the Banishing Bell. That's huge. I kind of want the Flame Armor. Slime Earrings. That's nice. Does this game have metal slimes? Oh, yeah, it does. Yes. Yes, it does. Of course. Zoom. Sweet. Okay. So I can go to Wayfarers. We're going back here to save. Finished last final for the year again, so free. Nice. Metal Slime's also asshole. They can be. Yes. Yes, they are. Cowards fleeing before you. Not as much. They're not as bad. I could actually run into one and show. Or hope to run into one. How close am I to level? 14? Do I do it? Gold golems are going to be a pain in the ass. And speak of the devil. They stay a little bit more often, I think. Grinding on the DS, they kept fleeing before I could even attack. Yeah, no, yeah. That's how it be. They're thankfully a little bit nicer this time around. But, yeah. Still similar accuracy ratings. Bro, I'm going to crash out. I am going to actually lose it. Thank you. Getting angry, just look at this. I may as well do one more battle and get 700 more experience for a level. And then I'm going to explore that area down there. I don't know how bad gold golems hurt, so we'll see. Bro. Just take a hit, please. Oh my lord. Why am I not hitting at all right now? I was hitting more often with the boomerang. Okay, we're switching to the okay boomerang. I just want this level. I do the same thing in Souls-likes too. If I'm like super close to a level, I'm like, I want this level. I need it right now. I've missed so many attacks in the last, like, 3 rounds of combat. Or, like, not rounds. 3 encounters. Okay, one more battle should level us up, I think. I just don't want to go into the gold golems and get one-tapped and then just be like... I'm probably going to, but, you know. Especially with being so close to a level. You never know, like, what ability or what spell or thing is right around the corner. Hoping for a critical. Oh, I am mad. Thankfully, like, this area, you can just reliably run into them, though. So, like, if I wanted to, I could grind here and just get buku levels. I'm not going to right this second, but... yeah. I've had... like, if you end up running into 4, they tend to stay around a little bit more, it seems like. This should be a level up, I think. Or not. Why am I missing so many? This has got to be... Okay. So... I remember in previous Dragon Quests, there were certain numbers that just didn't hit as often, or it felt like it didn't hit as often. And I always referred to them as, like, unlucky levels or unlucky numbers. I did the same with RuneScape as well. Like, I had a weird number for what attack level I had, comparative. Before I ended up getting 99s across the board. I actually went for attack over strength, and it was like the logic of like, well, yeah, I could hit higher number, but not as often. And yeah. That's big annoying. There we go. Okay. Level 26, what do we get? That's a lot of health and strength. This is a huge level all around. Okay. Alright, so we'll hit the inn. We'll hit the inn. We'll save. We'll go see if we can fight gold golems. If I can fight gold golems, that'll actually be huge. Because then I can just, if I really want to, I can farm out actual money. Because those were pretty much bis for gold farm stuff. So, we'll see. What is over this way? I don't even know. You know what? We'll attack. Okay. That's not as bad as I thought. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. Heal. Yeah, that's fine. Let's use safe passage. What? They count as beast type, I think. Also, these guys hit like trucks, if I remember. Okay. Cop out? Yeah, I think that's the play. Frick. Okay, okay. I still want to explore what's over there. So, as I did before. Okay. Zoom over here. I'm very much intrigued as to what's beyond that, because I legit have no idea. That's fine. Hmm. Safe passage. Oh god. This is different. Yeah, we're running. I want to just see what's across here. Fled from the lizard stakes? Yeah, I'm running. These guys will hit me stupidly hard, I'm certain. Wait, there's an item there? Wait, I have an idea. Confuse him? He's not affected! Brother. Okay, use fairy foil. I don't have Hatchet Man or something like that. Reheal? Him with his wind-up scares me. I'm just going to Miracle Slash, I think. Okay. We're gonna run. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that stuff. Run. What did that say? Oh, it was the effect of the thing wearing off. Okay. A pouch of twitching powder. Okay, what up, buddy? Dost thou belong to be an Eldrick? Hero of legend? A kindred spirit, I'm presently strengthening myself in the hope that I might learn the techniques that made Erdrick such a fearsome warrior. To name but a few, there is Lightning Slash and Gust Slash, both skills which imbue one's blade with mighty magic. Then there are techniques more defensive in nature, such as Defending Champion. These are all said to have been used by the hero of legend, but I would not sacrifice to learn them myself. Yeah, well, hate to tell you, bub, but, I kinda learned them a little bit. Maybe, kinda, sorta. Is there anything else here? I'm concerned, because I don't know what's ahead. There's an item. Run away. Thank you. Prayer ring. Antifreeze earrings. Those are huge. Okay. Oh, there's a place there too. Alrighty. How do I get there? Do I fix the bridge, I guess? Well, let's zoom back to the Citadel. Enchanted earrings that reduce damage dealt by ice attacks and spells. It's actually rather nice. I kind of like Banishing Bell way too much. Okay. Alright, so... Big Thonk. So if I'm going that way, I could go from Wayfarers, I guess. Go from there up north. And see what we run into? Okay, that's fine. A Seed of Defense. Okay. I'm okay with that. Sweet. This is fine, I think? Yeah. Alright, so... Actually... Holy Protection... Or no, wait, not Holy Protection, Safe Passage. That's fine, either way. It's whatevs. I do want to see a light shield and edged boomerang. Hello. Okay. Okay. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant on fighting the golem. Okay, so that's fine. Yep. Yep. Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay, so I'm hoping this works in the same manner. Fairy Flute? Wonderful. Let's attack. Okay. Let's use Wild Side. And then let us use... just attack, I guess. Okay. Fairy Flute. Okay. Fairy Flute. Put to sleep. Okay. Reheal. I should have switched from the boomerang. Fairy Flute. Oh my lord, he can one-shot you. Okay. Good thing I saved. Okay. Maybe to make it take less time, I go and I do Holy Protection. Also, I can equip the Tempest Shield. And then... no, we're gonna keep that. Banishing Bell, he doesn't really have ailments to my knowledge. So, no. The Pirate King Pendant. And then we'll stick with the Scholar Specs. Because I have a feeling that magic might be the way to go. Oh yeah. Also change that for the Siren Sword. Safe passage. Okay. I think I have things where I want them, pretty much. Alright. Yep. This boy. I'm so glad the Fairy Flute actually works. Let's try Zapple. Okay. That's fine. That hurt. Reheal. Zapple. Okay. Okay, we're going to fairy foil. Okay. Current ailment. No ailments or effects. Okay, so I need to use fairy flute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mid heal. Mid heal. Sweet. All right. Let's cast reheal. And then fairy flute. Sweet. Zapple. Okay, he woke up. Okay. Mid heal. We're gonna be safe and re-heal. And then we're going to Zapple. Fairy flute. Okay. I got very lucky. All right. Oh my god. Okay. I need to use special medicine here. I'm going to attack. Fuck. That's frustrating. We have it. We have it. We most definitely have it. Okay. I have an idea. I actually don't know how it works specifically, so I might test it. Let's test it real quick. I want to test something. I want to test how much Hocus Pocus ends up doing. If it's even worth a turn. Or Focus Pocus, whatever. Wait. It costs 8 mana. So let's use Wild Side here. Okay. Let's just test this. Alright, cool. So, we'll end up using Focus Pocus. We're at 195. Restores 5. 5 per turn? Is that worth it? Nah, I'd probably rather Fairy Water or something. This is fine. Just kill me, it's fine. Or don't. Whatever. I guess I'll just zoom back over. Okay, I'm thinking... Alright. I'll end up setting up all my armor for this. Use the Siren Sword, Tempest Shield. I want to look at something. Status. Attributes. Is there any, like... I want to look and see... Info? No. Traveler's tips? What, stats? Something on stats? Like, I know what my attributes are. Oh, before I do this, let me... Okay. I could use the Diamond. Do I want to? It's not a bad idea. Bag that. Bag that. Okay, Scholar Specs increases my wisdom. Maybe I use... I could use the antifreeze or asbestos earrings. Which would increase my magic attack. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think so. I definitely want to take out the golem. If I felt like I could get away with it, I would wear the madcap that reduces the amount of magic to cast spells and abilities. I would wear that in a heartbeat if I could justify it. But I can't really justify it in this situation, at least. Seat of Defense. That was a really bad roll. But one defense is one defense. Okay. Hmm. Okay. And then I'm going to go Wild Side. And then I'm going to go Zapple. Fairy Flute. I don't think Wild Side's necessarily worth it right this second. Like in this situation. I will try Focus Pocus though. Very... Okay. Okay, we've gotten very lucky. Okay. Magic Water. Big hit. Okay. I love to see it. Not on me, but... like I said, not on me, please. Mid-heal. I'll use re-heal to be safe. Fairy Flute. And that's why I was using re-heal. Of course he wakes up. Of course he wakes up. You're gonna Fairy Flute. Oh my... Of course he goes on a random all-out assault. Nice. Okay. We got this. We got this. He was hitting for 223 on his all-out assaults, so I need to just keep that in mind. So if I keep healed up to full, I should be fine unless he hits a crit. If he hits a crit, I'm dead either way. I also have that Sage's Elixir. I can always toss in my bag and end up using that instead. Take out. If I really want to squeak out I guess, a little bit extra mana, I can always pop a holy water right beforehand. Safe passage. Oh no, not holy water, magic water, I mean. Actually, let's just use prayer ring. Restore a small amount of mana. Okay. Cool. Yep. Let's rock. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit this. That's annoying. Okay, he's still asleep at least. Okay. I don't like that. Nah. Two crits in a row? Nice. Holy sh... Okay. I have to do this. If he went first, I was dead. That's a huge heal. Okay. Go back to sleep. Okay. Back to sleep with you, buddy. He woke up. Shh. I'm going for it. I was dead either way. I should have healed. I got too greedy. Got too greedy. Yeah, the biggest issue, like, the biggest hurdle is being patient. And I'm not the most patient person. Like, I'm patient with people, but I'm not very patient with mechanics or things in games. I'll give a very good example of one super recent. So I was doing a quest in RuneScape called Desert Treasure 2. good roll. It's a really good roll. Yeah, so Desert Treasure 2. That quest it's very long. It's seen as like one of the more difficult quests in the game. Like for a lot, it's the most difficult. And it's just because of like the encounters that you have. And it's funny because like I've spent off and on the last 3 days doing that quest. And the last, I think it was like the last 6 hours or so. Like not today, but like last night I spent about 6 hours, and then today I think like maybe an hour or two. Doing one specific encounter at the very end. Because it was just that difficult mechanically for me. Because I've learned that there are certain things I don't do well with mechanically. I don't do well with ground hazards. And I've noticed this also with like Souls-likes. Anyways, yeah, I at the very end I had like shaky hands. And it was just from like I was sitting there like I had barely anything left on that fight. And it was just, yeah, it was just brutal. Fun fight though. Well, not that fight. The rest of the fights are fun. Except for one. There's like 4 main bosses out of it. I hated one of them. But the others were fine. I actually found one of them really fun, which is... I mean, if you find one fun, it's like a net positive in my opinion. So... do I want to try Crackle? Let's try Crackle. 84? Okay. So it does a little bit less damage. Fairy Flute. Another thing I haven't tested. Can I use the Siren Sword here? Nothing happens. Okay. How much do I hit for on damage? 58. Okay. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No mustard strength. Nope. Okay, 111. That's a good roll. 98's a questionable roll. That hurt a lot. Mid heal? Okay. We're going to Fairy Flute. Dude, can you just not, please? I know the all-out attack will kill me here. However, woke up. Defensive stance, okay. Does he always do that after a defensive stance? If he does it after a defensive stance, I can maybe cop out. If I use cop out there, then it would... Ooh. Okay. I would also love to know how heavy... how heavy stats are, you know, in distribution. Seat of defense? Like, how heavily weighted is the resilience, you know? Is it more so weighted around my armor, or is it a stat? Those are things I actually do not know. I have an idea, though. I want to try something. Because okay, so I was getting rolls all the way up until 111, right? I want to try doing this. I want to try... First off, I want to try going the defensive route. And see how that works in defense, like, as a different thing. Oh, I hit fairy foil. I didn't mean that. Okay. I want to try using Gust Slash here. That hits rather well. Okay, so he's hitting me for about 50 less, I think. Alright, let's try Zapple. 82. So it's about the same as Gust. No, sir. No, 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 no. I want to try using Cop Out here. Sick. Okay, so he did that again. I just have to have... I think I just have to have, maybe as much... What if I go into strength here? Go into the strength ring. use the agility ring, maybe to get faster. It's at least my thought. Put these in the bag. There we go. Okay. Take, what? 7, I think? Maybe 8. I at least... I know I'm at least, like... I'm testing out a few different things. And it's because, like... While I was, like, probably a couple hits away a few times... I also... I'm curious as to how stat weights are. So I want to see something. Equipment. Or no. Take that out. Okay. Alright, golem time. Fairy flute. Now let's try Gust Slash. 78. Okay. 95? Okay. It's a little bit less damage. Okay. Reheal. That hurts so much, dude. Like, chill. He's still asleep. That's good. Woke up. Not good. No, 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 no. Go to sleep, buddy. He missed. Okay. Hit reheal. I'm just gonna do this because I have a feeling. I'm so glad I did. Do it again. Okay. Do it again. Do it again. I knew what he was doing because as soon as he hits... think once he hits, like, red health, or I think that's, like, a third health, he ends up hitting, like, an enrage, where he goes all out with every attack, and I think that's what it is. And so it's like, yeah. I think magic is the way to go. Wait, hold on. Isn't there a thing in Rimmelder that I can buy? I think there's a chess piece I can buy. Gust of wind on a group of enemies when used as an item. Reduces damage from enemy spells. Okay. I'm just thinking. Before I just blindly keep going back there, I just want to check some stuff. Did I ever talk to this guy? I think I did. I think he's complaining. Yeah. Closely related to a certain minstrel by the name of Zalen. Though the land is beset by monsters and dangers in the extreme, still doth he roam hither and yon. I can scarce believe his boldness. The cat suit. How good is the cat suit? Fabulous feline-themed duds that allow the wearer to live out their dream of being a kitty. Ring of Clarity. Okay. Ramzag peers into the mirror. He's pleasantly surprised to see a ruggedly handsome face staring back. Wow. So that's all we get from that. Okay. And then I remember in here, but I don't quite recall. What key I need. Because, yeah, we had that locked door. So I'm going to give that a look. No! Alright, we'll evac. Oh, you know, there is a thing I can do. There's a thing I totally forgot about doing that I should do.
Something tells me you got a little present for me. Sticks her hand in Ramzag's bag and pulls out the undying flame. Whoa, just holding this makes me feel all hot and bothered. Anyway, let's get to work, shall we? All done. That's another sigil in the bag. And based on the heat it's giving off, I'd say it must be the sun sigil. Nice work, Ramzag. Here you go. One sun sigil, hot off the forge. Okay, so what does the sun sigil do? That means there's one left to make. Keep up the good work. Okay. Sun Sigil makes standard attacks and some abilities more likely to land crits. Oh shit. That's huge. I am definitely going to go over and save. And then we're going to give our friend the Golem another run. I'll do this just because. That's fine. Okay. I'll give it a couple more attempts tonight. If we don't happen to... If we don't happen to defeat him tonight, we can take him on tomorrow and then go from there. That's a good roll. I think 3 is the highest I've seen on resilience for... Okay. It's fine. Okay. Set abilities, I kind of want to just try. Bro. Okay. Okay, that's terrifying. Okay.
Let's just go back to Zapple. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Nope. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna use magic water. Okay, fairy flute. Mid heal. Re-heal. I'm being as safe as I possibly can be, I think. Probably a little too safe, but... No, 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 no. Okay. Zapple. Frick. He missed. He missed. He missed. He missed. He missed. Come on, dude. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Miracle Slash. Frick. Trust in the item. Trust in the item. God damn it. I was so dead either way, but like, fuck. We were so close, we just got killed by really bad RNG. I think I'm gonna do one more level up tomorrow. And then we'll give him an attempt again. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Because that was literally just playing against RNG, you know? I think with one more level, we'll probably have a little bit more control over it. We're not going to farm out gold or anything like that. We'll just sit at metal slimes, it's fine. And we'll go from there, pretty much. But, yeah, I think I'm going to just kind of chill a little bit. Again, Kai, thank you for the raid. And thank you all for hanging out. whether lurking, chatting, chilling, vibing, lurking, you know, all that good stuff. I always appreciate it. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody has a wonderful night. And yeah. Alright. See ya.